So yeah, it was what the mid-range that we're feeling weird with there.
Yeah.
Like the Largo is more natural. We don't have as much to hide behind here, but I've been finding that people have been able to get into it way faster on the knife than a machete at the moment because we don't have something to hide behind. I keep telling people, like, try and do the first minute or so, like don't throw any offense almost. Just like get used to the range, get used to the dodging of it. You can still add spines and whatnot, but like I almost don't throw anything the first minute. Like I almost as like a drill. Let's do it as a drill first. So I'll show you what I mean. So Mike, you just attacked me for a minute. Little more like sparring. Like now it feels like I'm just an empty-handed person doing pumping. Like it should be a bit more like flicker. So like you're just attacking like I'm doing disarms.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you look like you're going. You don't spar like that though. You'd be putting your hands through stuff all the time.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what, I'll swap it around. You do the defense for a sec. And you just don't use your knife. I just want to see, can you dodge that? Can you dodge that? Like, see, can you elastic that? Nice. Rotate that. And drop the foot back.
But I want to slide on that.
Fair. No, that's fair. That's it. You do it for a reason, so it's okay. Nice. Yeah, you're fine already. So once that happens, now it feels fine to spar.
Right, okay.
See, like, that's the thing that scares the shit out of them, because they go, I'm gonna miss, then I'm gonna die. And then you realise that you're like, I can miss, and you go to stab me, and you're like, it's fine. You just keep going.
Really confident.
That's it. So once you feel like really just making sure they got those shoulders, that they're not throwing 45 degrees and it's gonna hit them, they have to do the full 90. And then it's making, and then like you can either do it and enter like you were going to, or you can do it and exit and then go to like the Largo shot like I was playing. So I'm like, either's an option. Yeah.
I had the roll?
But the head wasn't fully behind it. There's a bit of a gap. So that like as that's come, it's hit that. If you're closer to it, you would have covered it. So I almost punched your hand.
That's how it felt.
I just like as I was saying, if you were just a little closer to it.
It would have been right.
So you're probably about 45 instead of 90.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Doing it with your arm too much.
That?
Okay, right. As now I'm about to fake it.
Yeah.
If I see you doing it with your arm, I'll just go.
Come around it.
Okay, just a bit more shoulders. Back shoulders.
That's pretty clean.
Actually.
I'll put that in there.
No, but even then, that's what I say, you got to go backwards sometimes. You're only doing the entry one. So like, if that happens, I leave that there. You're almost doing like that one thing, like almost like the head one before where you do like dodge on that. I'm now doing this. And you're turning back and this.
This is where it gets hard with the lean. Like if I'm not leaning.
No, actually, you can still enter. You know what? It means that you're still not turning enough. Because it means that if I'm going here, I'm getting that. That means that you're still 245 because I can go that shoulder. Actually, see, that's fully gone now. You should be able to actually step in, and this forearm should stop me from hitting you. So it means you're not twisting enough. You get it. You're doing more than 45, but I think it's still not 90.
60.
Exactly. Because I'm like, you're dodging the initial. Because like, it's enough that that's missing. But my knife is lined up with your shoulder still. You like do what I mean? It's here. See, it's actually still lined up with it. I've just moved back that it's not in the full range, but if you just lean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing. Or you're doing the initial one, going here, and then turning back in to do your attack.
Right.
That's the same. Like if you do a bit more of a twist, and then you now
then it's
everything's like
Okay.
So it'll bring you closer to my arm, as well as you.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Keep the lean on, do that. But once I get there, the umpagatas sort of disappear.
You know what? I think you're doing something with your knife before either foot.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if you enter or exit,
Yeah.
but your foot has to go before the hand.
Yes.
So I might dodge this.
Yeah.
Now one of your feet. So you have your left hand.
Yeah.
See, now that's in. I can't get you. Yeah. So what you didn't do the step there.
Yeah.
See, I go backwards with it a lot.
Right.
Because I'll go here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'll go here. Do like these ones, or like I'll turn it back to largo.
So you're upright now.
Yeah. But it's because I'll be here. Maybe I was on the lane.
Yeah.
I twist, but then as I go back, I will come more upright. But then I am thinking quick. But if you really were driving, I'd be better off just coming in.
Yeah.
But once again, I need to, if I'm on that 45, I'll dodge the first one and then come back. So really, that step really helps the last part of that twist.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I am almost 45 till I get that.
Yeah.
Now I am 90.
Well, it makes sense. Your feet have to match that,
exactly.
that angle, which is that way.
Yeah. So you can either come in with the left foot or you can go back with the right or whatever.
Okay.
But I think regardless, do the foot before the hand.
Yeah.
Because even when I go backwards, so I go here, I'll step back first, that moves out of the way, then I go.
Yeah.
So I'm the same on the other. I'll dodge this, step, now I'm safe, then that comes in. I mean, eventually it probably all becomes simultaneous.
Yeah.
This is one beat, Ilustrisimo. Ilustrisimo isn't like 2 beat kind of thing. But even for now, just to get the, just to make it like smooth.
I might do the old, remember we used to say strike last?
Yeah.
So I might try to do all that with the footwork and the body first.
Well, almost like that drill we did at the beginning of the night.
Yeah.
Like, if you just go, I'm not going to do the offense for a minute.
Yeah.
But if you all of a sudden do a stab at me,
Yeah.
I go, can I do this? And especially because you're going to pull it back as well. So it becomes like sticky hands and you start to almost get like entries.
So if I can do that without using this, then that should be the finish.
What do they call it? Oh, tanto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tanto.
Still find it funny that tanto's in 2-blade martial arts.
Yeah.
It's a tip on the Japanese katana, but it means sticky hands or pressure in the Filipino.
Yeah.
It's just funny that 2 different languages have the same word for both blade-related things.
Too far back.
So, I'm not going to go hard with it.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to hurt.
I'll just keep going.
Yeah, so don't exit as much yet. Still, see if you can.
I'm trying to get the lager.
It's still dangerous, I know.
I'm trying to get the dodge with the lean forward and slide in.
Yeah.
But between that,
See if you can stay here just for a sec.
yeah,
Just go, bang, go.
better.
And then off one of these, someone either exits and goes back or enters. But it's still like hanging the medium a little bit.
Yeah.
We can move our feet a bit more. We don't have to stay completely in front, swaying. We can be getting slightly off. It's really helps defensively.
Yeah, I sort of.
But once again, that makes me feel less of a lean, more upright.
I keep fighting between the two.
To do these pivots, I feel I have to be more upright.
Yes.
Where it went up here, now it's more shoulders and hips.
And that's why I'm just moving forward.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
But the lean one is more of a largo to medium, and the other one's more medium to quarter.
Yeah.
So it's once you get the medium, you can kind of bounce between both.
Alright, I'll see if I can mix it.
Yeah.
I'll be more upright coming in.
Yeah.
And then I'll see if I can put a lean. My trouble is when I don't lean with Kane, he gets me straight away.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter
the range. He knows what your range is, and you can't move back quick enough.
Yeah. So
defensively, the lean helps a lot more.
That's why I start with a lean, but my footwork disappears.
Yeah, I feel like it's my offensive footwork when I'm upright. Actually, even the lean, you're falling as well. I don't know, if applicable in offense and defense, both of them. Yeah, no, have a play around with it because the weight shifting changes a lot of stuff.
Yeah. See, if I'm moving like this and more upright, so I can do all this.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if you throw and you're not, and then I'm starting, but I feel like the first 1/4 of my strike, you're like, now, and you're going, let it pass.
Yeah.
Or
then I got to exit. That's the old exit.
All three then, the second I started my strike, you started on, and we clashed on all. So I'm like, it's now making me not want to throw anything, because then I'm just going to go fake and get ready for the block, because you're going to throw things. I don't know. Either dodge it or lead.
I'll go back to block. Let it pass first.
Yeah. You can lead it. You can lead as well.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to lead, then let it pass.
Yeah. Why is this going to do?
It's you're doing singles, and you're on the line.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. Where you do one at me, you go here, and back in. So it's
that means my footwork's gone.
It means you're vertical.
Yeah,
you're on the line too much,
Yeah.
which I find is when you get too much of the lean thing going on. Because when you're here, it makes us not want to go out as much.
Yeah.
It is very like down the middle. So
I'll go back
you
to
might
the
actually
drunken.
have to come up a bit.
Yeah, I'll do the drunken
The
footwork.
drunken swagger, at least you're like falling out a bit. Like,
Yeah, I just don't get it here all the time. Then.
Hide, still mix in the lean, but do it off a couple of attacks.
Yeah.
So like, have your like swagger.
Yeah.
That you're doing. I can't do it like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then off some attacks, lower. Hide it with the offense.
Yeah.
Because if I just see that you're low, then I'll know that you're two in the middle and I'll start.
Well, that's how it feels.
When you
I feel like I'm coming
when you lower down here, now I'm going around.
Yeah.
I'll do one, and if I see you just go and back, then I go, oh, now it's a Bob Letty slash and stab, like hold it. Like, yeah. Yeah, the second you do those little pivots off the middle, that gets everything out of it. Like, all those slash and stabs are gone. Yeah. It's just annoying because then it takes away the range thing of the lean and the offense. That's it. That was good. That's feeling better on both sides.
It made sense when you said stay there.
Yeah. It's the same. It's almost the same thing we had in the machete or the bowler.
Yeah.
I was saying we're hanging in Largo too much. You got to get comfortable in that medium. Once again, only against another trained person.
No,
I'm like,
the hiding the lean, I did that.
Yeah.
That worked for one or two, and then I get back up.
Yeah. See, that's it. I'm like, I'm up and moving, and then I'm going low.
Yeah, for just a couple.
Bail, and then I'm back up and moving.
Whereas before, when you were getting me there,
you're just keeping it
down.
down.
I've got to stay like this.
Once again, it's when you go to the, you're going, it's always this one thing.
Yeah.
You're going, I have to keep this lean, or you have to keep the upright. And then after a while, I go, oh, your lower back will tighten with the upright. You don't have the range as much to exit, and you can't fall and enter, so I'm not as likely to be impaled. And then the other one, when you go down, I go, all right, now you're more likely to impale and stab. But now your wide movements are gone, your head movement's not as good.
Yeah.
So there's always a weakness with one of them. But it's once again when you start switching between they're almost opposite weaknesses.
Yeah, but if I do the one, you're planning it.
Yeah.
Like because I was leaning the whole time,
Exactly.
you're going, I'll just stab.
Well, I assess and go, this is what he's doing. This is the weakness.
Yeah.
Now wait time for the weakness. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were
but
just
then
doing that.
That becomes a bait in itself, though.
Yeah.
I know.
As long as I can do both.
Levels.
No, but as long as I can do both.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I was focused on, it's knife fighting, I've got to be forward leaning.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were just stabbing through the whole
That's what I'm like. And you almost at that just then when you did it, like, and you changed between the range. I didn't notice it the first time.
Yeah.
And then I you almost got me on the first, and then the next one you did get me.
Yeah. It was just like you said, doing the shot.
It almost looked like you said what I said about just getting used to not throwing for a second.
Yeah.
And it almost looked like you just came into range and just were like kind of like, and I'd start throwing.
Yeah.
And you were just kind of like moving, and you did like a little roll one.
Yeah.
And you did something, maybe a stab or something. Yeah. You go here, and then you go back up. But for a second, just looked like you felt out and went, how do I feel upright in this range? How do I feel down here in this range? And you switched between for a second. You weren't throwing offense, but you were in the range and looking still. But it just felt like you were like feeling how safe do I feel. And in about 5 seconds on each, you went, yep, these are both good. And then you went into what you wanted to do, which is good.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I start most of my knife rounds. Yeah. So I don't know how hard they're coming out, how fast, if they're going to charge with their feet. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, are they going to dive in through the air like Alex? They're going to start rolling around on the ground like Hunter. I don't know what they're doing.
Got a lot of variety.
So I'm like, I touch at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you know.
Well, that
and
means...
then if they don't come forward, then I go, I'm going to come to the edge of range.
Yeah.
And see like what's
so
going
you're
on.
Better upright with all that.
Yeah, and like that's it. At the beginning, I go right out.
Yeah.
And then put my head on the edge of Lago. Yeah. And go, look, here's this. And you're just gonna launch at me.
Yeah.
Because if like someone untrained is just gonna go, you're here, and you go, okay, that was it. And then like so then you go, that's not working. So then I'll start to come in and out like a star. And if that's still not working, then I'll come into the medium. But all of those, I'm almost just baiting and just feeling out, going, how do I feel? And I'm mostly going, if you do anything too aggressive, I'm just looking at that. I'm just going, play defense and just lose. Yeah. It's the easiest way to just suss out the beginning. Yeah. High level or low level, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. And off that, I kind of get to see, because they're going to go, what are they working on? Because like some people, we might know their normal game. Like go, oh yeah, these are their preferences. We know they like to do this. Like I know Kevin's going to charge and grab me at the end or something. But they might go, I'm not going to do that today because I want to work on this thing. And like you might not even know that mentally. So I always go, okay, I know their normal game. But are they doing their normal game or are they training something different today? So I've had so many people where I've gone in too much, going, yeah, I know their main moves, and they do like 2 other things that were completely different, threw me off. They went, oh yeah, I saw that last lesson, I wanted to try it today. I'm like, oh fuck, that surprised me today. So I don't go in with preconceived notions anymore of like, oh, these are their 3 best moves. I know what they're doing, kind of. I just kind of always coming and going, have you learned new things? Are you trying new stuff? Or we're just doing our normal things? If you're doing the normal thing, I know what to do. But I need to always suss it out, which is good because it means if it's a random attacker, I'm going to assess the attacker's level of skill at the beginning of the fight instead of me just going, these are my moves, and just going for it. Because that can kill me trying to force something. I need to set up. Yeah. No, that's good. This is feeling good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. As I was saying before, I'm like, I feel like it's also because you don't have the block thing as much in this. It's not like we're going like with the machete.
Oh yeah, you can't go.
We're not going bang, 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 bang. Like you can almost be in Lago doing these and these and these and come in here and it doesn't feel that different. I'm going. So I'm like, so I feel like there's less, almost, it's more dangerous because you're closer and you got less to hide behind. But I feel like it's less to monitor mentally than the machete. Yeah. And I feel like everyone's getting into it way easier on the knife than on the machete because a lot of people can't do this range. Yeah. So they are almost coming into here and they're going, it's dangerous, I don't like it. I'm like, yeah, good. Yeah. I don't want you to like it. Yeah. We'll keep going until the alarm goes off, but this is feeling good.
Yeah, it must be close.
Yeah. Although we are getting like 25-30 on each of them today.
Yeah.
realised like the range is too far away. And I was like, I'm not from you, from like what I was wanting to do.
Right.
So then I was like, I'm just gonna come in, and you probably felt me just here all of a sudden, but not throwing. Because if I throw, you're gonna get me.
Yeah.
So and then that made you look uncomfortable for a sec.
Yeah.
So I've just gone here, and you look like you're comfortable till I went 1, 2, 3, and didn't throw, and you went fuck this, and you bailed, which is the right response as well.
Yeah, I could definitely.
Those little things that they give the pressure moments. That's how I'm making people lash out.
Right.
You and Tom are the only two that aren't.
Yeah.
But you're both. He's a black belt, first dan black belt, you're second dan black belt, so that makes sense. But you're the only two that are keeping control there. It's good. Like that's good. That's a higher level response. And you read it and then safely exited, but didn't exit to the point that you were out of range. You just went in medium. You went back to Largo.
Well, I was seeing.
You're here and you're going, what the? I did this, and you went, that's sketchy. So you kind of just went to here, which is a safer area, which was a smart. Like everyone else that I'm doing that to, I come in here, they just lash out.
Oh,
I do that. Yeah. I'm getting that on everyone.
Oh, right.
And all I'm doing is we're going here. No one's landing. Yeah. No, all right. Okay.
Come in. Yeah.
I just do.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm just moving in physically and playing defense and not throwing and just waiting for them to like open themselves. Yeah. It works on every single person in class except for you and Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, it's a good experiment.
The one that's actually working on the best is Humphrey. He's trying to actually maintain the Largo range. He is throwing himself into walls to try and get that range back. And I'm just coming here, and he's like jumping out, and I just keep coming in, and all of a sudden he's back to a wall, and I'm like, alright, now I'll start. And he's like, you're on me. I'm like, yeah. His Largo and speed and timing is so good if you give him the space. Yeah. But if you put him in a corner, he gets really like, oh. Yeah. Like, yeah. So
at the moment,
yeah. It's because he's so focused on offense.
Yeah.
Once he gets his defense down, he's going to be super hard.
Oh yeah, we won't be able to stop.
I mean, and he's still dangerous. Like he's still got some unorthodox stuff that lands.
Yeah, the flick.
You're like shit. Like he's got a really like flicky, loopy like.
It's from down and it'll just flick up.
Especially if it's got like a hook on the bottom of his weapon, whether it's the cane or like the bolo with a little like hook thing. He can really whip it. And, like you can see him like using that hook time all the time. Yeah, drunken blade. I realised it last second, I'm like, I am stuck down. I almost got like an elbow parry.
Yeah, you were sort of moving your elbow around.
Well, I was here and I saw it come over. So I almost like, I was thinking of Ray's, like, you know how he does like those parries?
Yeah.
I just got planted here and he shuffled and I went, oh fuck. Trying to get that out.
All that was we were maintaining the range and I could see it.
Once again, when I stepped out, you stayed on me.
Yeah, instead of moving back, move in.
Yeah, that's exactly
it. And that was all just...
That's what I was saying, like, it's when you're coming in here and they go, I'm just going to move back to Largo. I don't like it. You stay and they panic or get stuck or they misstep. I misstepped and shifted wrong. Yeah, that was good. You can see how much that medium range is. Yeah. It's Engaño and bait, but it's so dangerous. So I don't want to really focus on low students. Like low range, but it's so essential for the high range. Trapped you there.
Yeah, what the hell? But actually I was moving my hand around.
Yeah, well, like, keep you there.
Yeah, and I'm doing this.
Sorry about that.
No, it was good.
It's not like it's crazy fast or aggressive.
Doesn't have to be.
Doesn't need to be crazy power. Because it's more about them misstepping and timing.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. Very good. Cheers. But that's feeling so much calmer.
Yeah.
It's controlled now. That's how it should feel. That's great. Like honestly, from the beginning of what we did on the machete today, it was feeling a bit off.
Yeah.
Fixed it on the machete, switched to the knife. It was a little bit off at the beginning of knife, but literally in under 2 minutes you were like shooting.
Yeah, I get
and
that.
But the focus as well is just making sure that you got that defense.
Yeah.
If you can be in range and you have your defense, now you feel calm. Now you're calm, you can read it. Now you can read it, you can set up and do stuff.
No,
it's when you're like tight and like going, I'm not comfortable, it all speeds up and you can't see it and it freaks people out. Like
no, I've definitely got to do drunken from the beginning and then lean in a bit.
It's a bit of that weight shifting of going, can I either get off the middle and really keep focus on my head movement, or a couple of attacks to lower myself, still really focusing on head movement, and if the stabs come, it can't be 45, it has to be the full 90. And it feels like it's 90 until you step a lot of the time. If you got just that, that's pretty much almost it. Yeah, nice.
No, that was good.
I'm happy, man. Alright, just man.